Hello, sir.
What's up?
Nothing. We don't have the mics on right now because
sorry. And the fans right here.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I was gonna film. We're gonna do it short. Dusty filmed it old man style, as they say.
Yeah.
So you guys can deal with that.
I'm an old man. But no, 2009 Cadillac CTS-V. Customer bought it, built. So this is just kind of a video to remind everybody the importance of just checking everything out once you get something. You know, just making sure it's optimized and kind of making sure you know what you got.
He wanted to start. Remember, he inquired about a 2650.
Yeah, he was thinking 2650. You know, blower making 800 horsepower or something like that, because he's had a CTS-V before and said this one wasn't quite as strong as that one. And we actually tuned the other one as well. So this one, there's some unknowns. There's a pretty good spec sheet, but the basics of it is it's a sleeved 5.3. It's still a 6.2. It has, of course, rod piston, stock LS9 crankshaft. It's got LME Brodix heads on it, shaft mount rockers. It has I think an 8.6 245. It says 9.1, but I think it's 15%.
Making around 14 pounds of boost, so 14, whatever that 15, equals out.
It has that 3D printed DDP intake, cold air intake on it too. So.
Yeah, we'll go inside. Todd, can you pop the hood while we're doing it? Please, sir. Todd's here.
Todd's here. We got Todd.
Okay.
Of course, headers and everything, all the necessities.
And
E85 flex fuel with the DSX off.
Yep. And 2 intake pumps. So it's a well-built car. Keys are in it, it'd be good. So this one got all the original plastics, but it does have the DSX over there. Of course, you can see the DDP intake.
Reservoir, P-mold, pump, heat exchanger, all the good pertinent stuff, of course.
Yeah, and this build seems solid. And and he brought it on 93. So maybe they just tuned it on E85, right? That could be how, because on 93 it just came in real fat. He didn't think it felt as strong as it should. So we started out around, or right at 553 and 585 foot-pounds of torque. And you can tell whenever you see a graph like this, it's either really rich or timing deficient, and this one was both.
Kind of both.
Yeah, it had 13 degrees in it, which even on 93 you can get away with a little bit. We ended up around 15, so not crazy, but and then on E85, you know, we got more time.
You got the 93 to 626.
Yeah, we got 93, 626, so we picked up around 70 horsepower.
Yeah, pretty big. I mean, peak, right? More in places.
And then the big gains, of course, E85, and it was 70% almost, so it was a good, we drained out all the fuel like we always do, and then went ahead and put the E85 in there.
And cooled it off.
Cooled it off, yeah. So this last run is a cooled off run, to be fair. So before we cooled it off, this is probably more your real street, which is still great, right? You went from 626 to 712, so that's really good. And then we cooled it down and gained a little bit of a horsepower and torque just from being a cooled run. And of course, these cars, when they're lean, when they're cool, they're a little leaner as well. Both of those play in to make a little bit more power. But final numbers, started out at 553 and ended up at 730. Yep. There again, that is different fuel, so I don't want to say all that's just from tuning.
Apples to apples, but if he was looking to spend a bunch of money to get 800, we got 730.
Yeah, and I think he's going to live there for a while, and we're going to see how he likes it, because this is going to be a totally different car when he came in. And like I said, I'm not saying the tune was this far off, because, you know, there's no reason to talk negatively about anybody, but I will say that this was very rich and didn't have any timing in it, so it probably was on 93 for sure was not good.
It was very blocky timing too. I mean, just to be fair, like,
yeah,
you know, with the LSA, you don't want a lot of timing on the hit where your cylinder pressure's high. You got high load, high power, low time, and then you can kind of ramp it in through the RPM range. It was kind of just blocked, you know.
Yeah,
so there was some improvements. I mean, you know, don't downplay yourself. Yeah,
I try to do good, and I try to be as you know, thorough as possible. So now I'm dialing in some trans things, and we're gonna go for a ride. But overall, I think it's going to be great. Dusty got a hit video, and on the dyno, of course, and maybe I'll get him backing out so we can get a little bit of how it sounds, because I did add a little bit to the chop, and it sounds a little cleaner now at idle. So anyways, I appreciate it again.
See ya.
We'll have the blue cars over there.
Yeah, we're going to do the intake swap here this week, so we should have some data on the BTR.
In the next week or so. It's no rush on that one, because I think you said you're going to have to order some fittings and stuff.
Yeah, I got to just change the fuel, the plumbing and the fuel system a bit.
Cool. Well, until next time, we appreciate it, guys. Thanks.